This mission that God has given you, can you respond to some of the areas where He's really called you on the carpet in regard to faith? It could be your finances or starting the loft. Let's talk about faith in your mission.
Okay, I'll start, and because we clearly believe and trust in God in the role that He's given us to help families. We know that what He has called us to do, we clearly see the light that He has given us, and He says, go shine this light in the community. That has been our mantra since we started doing this, as we joined the Army to help keep families stronger. And He gives us tools every day in how to do that, and we trust the fact that He's going to provide. We just keep moving forward doing the things that He's asked us to do and the opportunities that He gives us.
We had a lot of concern in moving the ministry from our home to a commercial establishment because we were worried that we would have to raise the rates to the point where it would not be affordable for people. And so we prayed a lot about that. And it was actually one of our children that was one of our grown children that was sitting in our living room one night, and he said, Mom, your living room has provided the safety and the security for couples to flourish. So if you will recreate downtown what you have here in this home, you'll be fine. And that's the birth of the loft, because when you walk into the loft, it's really a large living room. We felt that God was clearly calling us to open the loft.
Yes.
And so we did. We made that decision on a Monday. That afternoon, after we signed the contract, there were several things that took place that showed very clearly that God's hand was in it. And the first one was that we got a call from a neighbor who said, oh, Joe down the street has just sold his house and he's selling everything in his house. So you might want to go take a look at his living room furniture, in which we were able to purchase that at a very, very low price to bring what was necessary into the loft to make it look like a living room. The second thing that happened was that somebody called and said, we really believe in the ministry that you have to married couples. And so we're going to provide 6 months of the rent for the loft, which really put us at ease of the stresses of the finances. Yeah. So that in itself gave us the impetus to move forward without stress, knowing that His hand was clearly on it. And He's shown us every step of the way. Every couple that comes our way is a couple that we know has been sent by God. We know that it's no accident that they've come to the loft, and we put them at ease just by communicating that to them, that we know God has sent them and that they've met us for a reason. And so there is a lot of faith walk that we take on a daily basis in ministering to these families. Does it always turn out the way we would like it to? No, it doesn't. But I can honestly say about 85% of the time, these families make a real turnaround in both connecting with God and with each other, and their marriages definitely get stronger and healthier.
Yeah, and one of the most satisfying parts of working with couples is shortly after we have some time with them, they will very often say to us, you know, we have now a sense of hope because we see the trust and the faith that you have in God, and then if we can just have a part of that, we see hope in what we have. And so that's a great step we can go to work on.